Happy New Year! This is the first Inside the Mind of Kaitie podcast episode of 2021. That's crazy. I'm so glad that it's 2021. I don't know why. I mean, this last year wasn't completely horrible, right? That was sarcasm for those of you who don't know. But I know that it's not going to automatically change and be just perfect, but there's hope. There's always hope with a new year, you know? Speaking of which, oh my gosh, I read this, or I saw this meme that was like, here's how to blow $10,000 in a year. And it was like, spend $27.40 a day on miscellaneous things. And I added it up, and that's right. And I'm like, holy crap. That's insane. Because then I was looking at things recently because things pop up and I'm like, ooh, what's this? And then I'm like, ooh, I like this. I want this. And then I look at the price and it's around that. And I'm like, okay, universe, I hear you. It's really good. I'm proud of myself because it stopped me a couple times. I've been having some crazy dreams lately. I mean, I have crazy dreams all the time. Ask my friends. They're like, oh my god, because I wake up and then I immediately text them my dreams. I've been sending them to my boyfriend and my friend Tiffany and my friend Shannon. Yeah, that's who I send them to, and they're like, what the heck is wrong with you? But it's fun. It's just inside the mind of Kaitie, right? That's what you're all here for, so maybe I should tell you my dreams. Oh, that's fun. If I have some really crazy ones, see, I had one last night, but I can't remember it, which is weird because normally I can remember it. But all I remember is being I was held captive and I got away, and it was crazy. It was a weird situation for sure. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I wanted to do this podcast because it's the first podcast of the year and I'm super excited and I couldn't not do it. And yeah, I had to go to Chick-fil-A today. I mean, I like Chick-fil-A. I didn't have to go to Chick-fil-A. I got to go to Chick-fil-A today. But my nieces were at my mom and dad's house because they didn't have school today. My mom was watching them, and she asked me if I could bring them Chick-fil-A for lunch. And so I went on my lunch break, and I had to go get gas first, and I was pulling out of the parking lot, and this lady was in the way, or in the lane that I needed to go in, and I needed to pull up behind her, but she was too far back, and she had a full car length ahead of her, and she wasn't pulling up. And so I was like, seriously, lady, pull up. And I was kind of hangry, and those who know me are like, I don't want to be around hangry Kaitie. I was like one of the first warnings my sister gave my boyfriend. But yeah, so she wasn't pulling up, and then the lady behind her came up, and she stopped, like she was gonna let me in, and then apparently she didn't want to wait that long or something, and she was only going to wait for the green light to go on. So when the green light came, I went to pull out, and she didn't let me in. She left, and I was like, what? I was like, I should not be driving right now. Then I had to go through the Chick-fil-A parking lot, which was fine, but I was following this lady who didn't apparently know how it worked, and she was like, I don't know where to go, and I'm like, go, keep going. And then we were going around, and it took me 10 minutes, because they're amazing. It only took me 10 minutes to go through, but there was a lot happening, and I was just like, this is the longest 10 minutes of my life, because there was so many messages coming into my phone. I don't know, apparently I was really popular today, and all I wanted to do was stay home and clean my house and work. So, you know. Do you guys have some crazy neighbors? I don't have crazy neighbors. I just have crazy neighbor dogs, and they're huskies. So I have a husky, and he's a good dog. He listens to me for the most part. But the huskies next door, it's a girl and a boy, and the girl keeps breaking through the fence, and that's super, super fun and not stressful at all. So that's what I've been dealing with. It's been a fun time. I'm just glad that my mic's plugged in, because when I first started, it was not plugged in. I was like, oh, hey guys, this isn't plugged in. But anyway, I just wanted to say, hey, this isn't a really long podcast this time. I'm sorry. I don't have I'm just drained. I've had a it's only Tuesday and I've had a long week. But it's a good week. It's a productive week, but it's tiring. So, yeah, I just wanted to say hey and have my first podcast of the year. I didn't want to slack, so I didn't want to do it. I was like, I'm just exhausted, but I was like, no, I must do this podcast. People want to listen. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I like to tell myself. So yeah, but I love you guys. I don't even know you, but I love you. Spread the love. Don't spread hate. Right? Is that what that saying is? I don't know. And I hope that 2021 is amazing for all of us. Okay, so I'm gonna go now, but sorry for this really short podcast, but it's better than nothing, right? Okay, this has been Inside the Mind of Kaitie. So, okay, bye.